All right. To me, it's just a game of inexperience. They've got some more kids that's a little bit more established, and we've got a lot of new kids out on the floor. And I knew they were going to come after us with the pressure, and I was afraid they could force us out. And sure enough, that they did a few things that made it hard for us to score, and that's just part of the game right now.
I know you want to talk basketball, but just seeing everybody and walking out through that tunnel, all your former players,
Oh,
and all that. I mean, I know you had an idea of what it was going to be like, but what was it like, just sort of going through it?
it's tears of joy. It was. They see all those kids and know what all they've accomplished, and be able to be a part of a group like that. It's pretty awesome. So I mean, be able to share with those people, that was a great feeling. It was fun.
When you pull the name off, is it like does it hit you? I mean, I knew it was going to be there and all that. You've written that signature a million times.
Yeah, like I say, I just love sharing it with the players. That was the whole thing, having them here and sharing it with the players. The day, I'll never forget the day. There's no doubt, but it's because of all those kids that are here.
I don't know. There's a little moment. I don't know if you remember what you were saying, but you were sitting at the end of the tunnel, and I noticed you were just talking to one of the refs while they're going through and listing everything off. Do you remember even what were you even saying then?
I don't know. I just yakking. I just going on.
As far as the game, is it just one of those things? I mean, obviously we talked about you said the young players and some players being out. Is one of those days where you miss having someone like Angelique who can really give you guys a presence on the inside, rebound the ball, give you a little more offense.
Well,
That.
it would just if you had Sally and you had Angelique and then you got Tia, they kind of know what they're doing. I mean, they've been there. So to try to take these kids and say, here's what you're going to have to do, and the last 2 days, and this is what's going to happen, that's not going to happen. I mean, if I had two Tias on the floor, then we would have even been better. So if you put three more out there that's played against it for, then you get a little more continuity, you get a little more smoothness. Right now, we're just trying to figure out what to do.
You knew their press was going to come. What do you think about it? I mean, obviously,
I just, to me, their man defense and their switching is what really got us. The press didn't bother us as much. I mean, we threw it away a couple of times, but I wasn't as worried about that. It's just handling the switching, and you don't see many teams that can switch as good as they can, and that'll help us on down the road. It allowed our kids to see how well we got to execute against a defense like that. But to me, that she does a great job teaching defense. I've watched them on film. I watched them last year. She does one of the better jobs, I think, in the country on teaching good man switching defense.
Was it early on? You felt like you guys were really working that free throw line area. Was it trying to pull their
Yeah,
side away?
it's trying to get them out and let us have room to operate a little bit, and it worked. But they adapted pretty well. And whenever we'd do something new, we'd usually have a pretty good look at it. But they're a good, smart team, and they worked hard. And I thought it was two teams. I thought our team worked extremely hard. And if we'd scored a few more points, our defense would have. But I thought our defense was pretty good most of the time until we got a little lax there at the end, and got a little tired.
Do you think when Tia hit that three, you guys had a little momentum, or was it just not?
Well, I mean, it was a long time still left in the game, and that gave us a little bit of a boost. But you just got to have kids doing that all the time down the floor, and right now we don't have that kind of deal right now.
Do you want to see them shoot it? I think you guys might took what four 3-pointers, and Tia's when she took was I think.
I'm not too caught up in shooting threes. This bunch is what they're capable of doing is getting to the free throw line, getting to the 15, 12 footer, and knocking shots down. And every once in a while we'll hit a three, and against the zone, we'll have to hit a few threes, and we hit a three against the zone against them. So we just got to get a little bit better execution whenever somebody's switching. We're used to playing in practice. We play straight man, so we're pretty confident of that. But after 20 practices, that's pretty well where you're at. But whenever you got to add something new, the wrinkle that we had today, and had a couple of days to try to do it, I knew it'd be close to impossible, and it was. But our kids competed. They learned a lot today.